All right, so normally I would do my regular intro here. Word, son, what it do? Blah, 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 blah. I'm going to just skip straight to the point. And this is like take number 4 because I keep stumbling over a lot of my words. So, so we're going to go get into it. So, with season 3 getting ready to come to a halt, and it's only like, I don't know, maybe a few more weeks, Modern Warfare it's just gotten boring to me. I don't see the point in playing it anymore. At this point, I feel the same way about Modern Warfare as I feel about Madden. I don't see the reason to just log in and play it anymore. I mean, of course, all internet problems to the side, but I just don't see the point in playing Call of Duty anymore. This whole Battle Pass thing is cool, but it's more or less just about skins, certain variants of weapons. You might get a different skin of an operator. It's not really worth it when you think about it, honestly. It's not really worth it. The $20 you pay to get like the 15 tier skip or 20 tier skip, whatever it is, it's not really worth it, honestly. You know what I'm saying? And another thing I want to talk about is, they keep bringing in this content, cool. But even with this new map they brought in, Hard Hat, well, it's not really new, but it's a remaster of Hard Hat. You guys keep putting your stink on a lot of these maps you keep remastering and bringing in. And when I say stink, I mean you keep trying to put doors on everything. You keep trying to put safe spaces on everything. Understand me when I say this. If these maps are supposed to be remasters, leave them alone. The only map I can say off the top of my head that you guys really left alone was Rust. I mean, there's a safe space or two in there, in the back of the spawn where there's like a little crawl space in there. That's the only space that I can really say that is like a safe space, but it really doesn't do nothing for you. It's more like a hidey hole. But other than that, the map is relatively left alone versus like Crash, where there's a door at every turn of the corner. You know what I'm saying? So, you've got to stop bringing in these maps and stop putting your stink on them. Just leave them alone. Let them be where it is. And Hard Hat has like has 2 sets of doors, and it's in the very middle before you even hit the sewage pipe. So, there's a double door. There's 2 double doors right there. One you go in of and one you come out of, and vice versa. But other than that, I mean, I hate these new maps that come in because there's always their stink being put on it. So for that topic, that's done. The content you guys keep bringing in, let me just preface this by saying you've got to stop taking playlists and taking them out and then bringing in new ones that people don't really care about. Infinity Ward, nobody cares about Gun Game or Gun Game Reloaded. Nobody cares. We want to have Shipment 24/7, Shoot House 24/7, and or Rust 24/7. We want those playlists to stay as a permanent playlist. And as a matter of fact, you know that shit. And you put this playlist out that says COD players only on one thing and it's disgusting. And you know that. And I think it's like 10v10 Shipment or something like that, or Cranked on Shipment or whatever it is, but it's Shipment. We all want Shipment. And the only reason why we want Shipment is because when we're trying to grind either camos, or we're trying to get player levels up, or we're trying to, level up our guns in the XP, we want that because of that. That's why. Or if we just want something where we can just see what we can get a 5 on or 6 on, or we can just get a whole kill chain going. That's what we want Shipment for. So stop taking it out and splitting the player base, because that's what you guys said you didn't want to do, especially whenever we wanted Modern Warfare 2 Remaster. I know I want that, but you guys kept saying that, we don't want to split the player base, so we're just bringing in that content from that game over into this one, so we don't really split the player base. That's what you guys claim. But what are you doing when you take out modes like that and you bringing in other modes that people really don't care about? I guarantee you right now, if you go on Twitter and you post a poll, if you put Shipment 24/7, Shootouts 24/7, and what's the other one? Rust 24/7, I guarantee you, out of the other choices besides those three right there are going to be the main votes right there. Those are going to be it. Because people don't care about these other playlists. They don't care. And then, same thing in Warzone. Why are you taking out duos? Why are you taking Battle Royale solos and trying to spin it and put Stimulus solos on it? So now on Stimulus solos, now basically what you do is you spawn in with 4500. The gulag is closed. So the first time you spawn in, you go around, whoop, 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 do what you gotta do. You die. You have 4500 to come back. All right, cool. The next time you come in, that's if you just have 4,500 by itself. You get 4,500 to come back. The second time you come in, you don't have 4,500, or at least I don't think you do. You go around, if you have enough to come back, you can keep coming back. As long as you have the money to keep coming back, you're good. That's stupid. When I think of Battle Royale, I think of last man standing. If it's solos, if it's squads, you gotta be a last squad standing. Duos, stop taking out duos. Leave duos there. I don't want to have two of my homeboys and then we gotta go pick up a random because we have to play trios because duos ain't there no more. Or I don't want to have to play quads because three of my homeboys is on and we gotta pick up a random. It's corny. It wastes time. It splits the player base when you take stuff out like that and you keep trying to rehash the content and keep it quote unquote fresh. Stop doing that. That's how you split a player base. Quit doing that, Infinity Ward. Pay attention. Stop being stupid on purpose. I'm getting pissed off thinking about it because it's like the solution is so easy. Just give players what they want. Give them what they want. Take notes from World War II and Sledgehammer and all of them. Take notes from them. When people literally put the game down for World War II, and of course the game was probably, it was subpar, but when people put the game down because of these little tweaks here and there that they had and they was trying to make it permanent, they went back and reverted all of that. So you could do whatever you want, play how you wanted. All the playlists were there. You can get whatever you wanted because they cared about what the player said. They let the players do what they wanted to do. But no, you guys are so stuck to your guns, no pun intended, that, what we say goes. If you don't like it, go play something else. And it's so corny. It's really selfish to watch you guys just completely just ignore what the players want. And as a matter of fact, you know what we want because you troll us with that playlist that says COD players only want one thing and it's disgusting. And it's like 10v10 shipment or cranked on shipment or some shit like that, whatever the case is. But you know what we want. But you guys are just so stuck to your guns that no, what we put on here, you gonna play that. If you don't, then don't play it. You know what I'm saying? Like, how selfish is that? How selfish and self-centered is that? Like, come on, man. Like, you guys were pretty much the safe haven when it came to Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? When I think of Infinity Ward, first thing I think of is Modern Warfare 2. That's the first game I think of because that was what set it off for me. But here we are now in 2020 and we're doing stupid stuff like this. Come on, man. Come on. And Activision, let me talk to y'all real quick because I have a bone to pick with you. Why hide a mechanic? Matter of fact, hold on, let me start that over. So for 2,400 COD points, there's an operator. I think his name was Mace. He's this big bulky dude, and he had like scaly skin or whatever. For 2,400 COD points, you get him, I think maybe 1 or 2 tier skips. You get 2 of his weapons and a bunch of other stuff that really don't matter. But his 2 weapons he gets, those have dismemberment enabled on these weapons. All right, follow me here. Understand why I'm a little bit heated at this. Now, before I get into it, let me just preface that by saying I get that you have to find a way to monetize or get some kickback off of the stuff that you have released for free. I get it, all right? My thing is, if you're going to try to get some more kickback, make more inventive blueprints or cosmetics. Be more inventive with some of these camos or some of these guns that you're bringing out. Be more inventive with that. But don't hide a mechanic that's already built into the game behind a paywall, and then if I pay that, then I get that said feature. Now, back to what I was going to say. Now, follow me here. If dismemberment and gore is already supposed to be in here, then when I take a shotgun and I'll put it to somebody's stomach at point blank, I should pretty much see this man. I should pretty much see all the way through the other side at that point. Or I should see some guts or something. I should see his stomach, the inside of his stomach at some point. Or if I hit him point blank with a shotgun, I should see half his head gone. Or if it's a 50 cal and I'm hitting him from 100 meters away and it's a headshot, his head should explode like a watermelon. If that's what dismemberment and gore is supposed to be. Not some shit that's hidden behind a paywall. And if I hit you one time in your leg, if we playing hardcore or something like that, and bam, that shit just flies off. Activision, really? You know, another thing that really pissed me off was when I'm playing Shipment 24/7, when they did have it in there, player collision is still a problem. Like, I can't explain to you how many times I've spawned somewhere and because there's a guy laying down next to me or there's somebody that's holding a corner, I can't get out of said spawn area or whatever area that I'm in because the player collision is still a problem. I shouldn't have to be sprinting in order to walk through him. On Black Ops 4, you could be still walking, not even sprinting, and walk right through one of your players. Why? Because they don't want they don't want player collision to be a problem. But yet here we are still dealing with the same shit. And you're crazy if you don't think that this shit still exists. I guarantee you right now, put on shipment right now with some bots or whatever. You get a nice little game of team deathmatch going with some bots. It's shipment. I guarantee you get stuck on somebody. Don't sprint, just walk, or do a regular sprint. Don't tag sprint, no nothing. Just do a regular sprint or walk. And I guarantee you get stuck on somebody. And that shit is so annoying, especially in hardcore. It's so annoying. But let folks tell it, oh, I'm complaining just to complain, right? Okay. I say all that to say, after season 3, I'm done. Because your battle pass ain't worth it. You know, all these weapons, these different variants, these different skins you get for set operators, it's honestly not worth it. And I think just recently y'all just released Classic Ghost, not the one from the Modern Warfare 2 remastered campaign, but the one from the mission where Ghost dies or something like that. Y'all just released that, and that's hidden behind a paywall. But am I gonna buy it? No. Your battle pass ain't worth it. You know, the stuff that you release ain't worth it. The fact that you taking out stuff and bringing stuff in, it's not worth it. It's not worth my time. It's not fun at all. I went back to playing Insurgency Sandstorm. If you don't know what that is, just look on my channel for Sandstorm. You'll see what I'm talking about. But I mean, Call of Duty's not fun anymore. It's not entertaining to me anymore. And like I said, internet problems out of the way, it's not fun anymore. It's not entertaining. It's not worth my time. I feel like the same way I feel about Madden. It's not worth it anymore. So season 4, you're on your own. I'm done. Until Infinity Ward and Activision get their shit together, I'm through. This is it for me. I'm not buying no more battle pass because it's not worth it. It's honestly not worth it. That $20 you spend for the little tier skip, it's not worth it. So I'm done. This is the end of the line for me with Modern Warfare, because I don't know what these guys are trying to do or what they're planning on doing, but it's a wrap for me. I'm done. Like this shit is just not fun anymore. It's not fun. It's not entertaining anymore. It's not interesting. And I probably said that shit 3 times. I don't care. I mean what I said, and I said what I mean. It's not fun. It's not entertaining. It's boring. Activision, Infinity Ward, I'm telling you, listen to your fans. Listen to the core fans. Listen to the people who was here with you since day one. Not the people who just jump on a bandwagon because they want a quick, easy fix here. Listen to the people. If you really care, listen to the people. Put out a survey. Put out a poll. Put out something that allows people to voice their opinions. And I'll be the first one to cast this as my opinion, because I don't know what y'all are doing, but you're turning me away from the game. Point blank. I shouldn't have to keep waiting weeks for a mode to come back in that I want to desperately play. I haven't played Warzone in 3 weeks and counting still. It's pathetic, Infinity War. I really thought you guys could do better. That's a shame, man. That's a damn shame. I'm going to get up out of here, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the word. Y'all know what to do. It's your boy Jay Divine, and I'm signing out. Peace.